It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go, set. Set.
A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them, and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Carr going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
You look at this Packers defense.
And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Now Carr.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now Carr.
A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker.
And they finally put an end to this return. All the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now a give to Jacobs running right.
And he'll take this down to the 33. This defense for the Saints, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Down. Black Ultra. Ready?
Throwing. Love. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. You look at this Packers defense, and they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And from analyzing them and talking with their defensive coordinator, we know they have a full playbook. So look for them to mix up coverages, pressure one play, fall back the next. They'll do a lot of different things trying to confuse the offense.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now Carr. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, New Orleans.
93. 93. Hey, 734.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now, Carr again. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Packers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 108 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, You've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Packers 7, Saints nothing.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Demario Davis there on the stop.
The Packers had 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
On 3rd down, Love. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Glove. This one into the hands of the rookie Luke Musgrave. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 21. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. Play action this time with Love. Dancing to his left. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. We've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him. They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Forced out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A 45-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Now the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
29, 93. Express. You're mine. Express.
Throwing his car on 3rd down.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be...
He's got a man. Complete. And some space here. Down the left sideline. Touchdown. Packers.
Christian Watson.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that makes our score 17-0.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You don't
down.
want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just
Now you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
did.
you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
29. 618.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
Locates Kamara on the out route.
So no gain on the play. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
1st down, Saints.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
637. That's it.
Now a play fake. Carr.
There's Chris Olave.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
2nd and a yard.
He gets it complete to A.T. Perry.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
93. 93. Hey, 734.
Carr now on first down.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Carr to throw again. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
A.T. Perry.
His second touchdown on the season.
And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Okay,
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room.
Love now to pass on first down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Here we go, set.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Steel, black. 6, mega. Hut, hut.
Here's Love.
Completed out left to Dobbs.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
The Packers cast a wide net last draft season to find starting receivers, and they believe they found something in Dobbs, a 4th-rounder. 42 catches, over 400 yards his rookie year. Those are numbers he can build off of.
White. Hut.
First down, going to the air with Love. And he can't escape, and down he goes. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Hey, green. Red, cycle. Black, ultra. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Down. Ready?
Final play of the half, Love. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And this will wind up a Saints first down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. To throw, it's Carr.
Oh, he makes the catch off the tip by the safety.
And he's going to be stopped right there at the 21. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Carr going to throw. Rolling to his right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down.
He completes it to Olave.
Touchdown, Saints.
Chris Olave
from 21 yards away.
And the Saints are back within a score.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Saints 14.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready up.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Set.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Smash. Smash. Set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Set.
He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to make it 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
On third down, here's Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And quickly, they get to the line.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, New Orleans.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Perry. And he is going to have a Saints first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First down, Saints.
On play action, now Carr rolling to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 68 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
A quality run by Kamara, who's the same dependable and often spectacular back the Saints drafted in 2017. Another season of nearly 900 yards rushing and 500 receiving yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Tries the left side and finds Olave.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Number 12, Chris Olave. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Carr. Three-quarters in the books. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
93. You're mine.
Throwing now is Carr.
Completes it to Perry.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
into the red zone. It's Carr.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
At the 13-yard line.
6:18. 6:37.
Here's Carr. And he will find his man on the outside. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Now Carr going left on the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Carr, a quick throw. It's complete. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Carr now on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get them about 5 yards. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game. But it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
141 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And some room to run now. Pushes past him. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Jacobs going to try the middle. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Miles Jack with a big-time hustle play there as he backs the offense up.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This to Jacobs on the toss right. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the Saints 20-yard line.
Check pink.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Got it. 3rd and 8.
Now Love. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Ready?
Here's Love. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
Here's 1st and 10.
93. Hey, 734. 694.
Carr to throw. He's got Johnson.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
29.
Carr.
And this is caught on the sideline. On the feet in, they are. What a catch.
What a pickup there, and maybe most importantly, he's able to get out of bounds and save their final timeout. So just to break down defensively, you've got to find a way to make that tackle in the field of play.
Now Carr.
Throw left side complete. That's Perry.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here's Carr. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Throwing his Carr.
On the check down, he finds Kamara.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
To throw his Carr. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And